Top of the morning, laddies. My name is Jacksepticeye. My name is Jacksepticeye. My name is Jacksepticeye. My name is Jacksepticeye. My name is... Dude, his eye was septic that one time. That's why he's... I learned that. I was told that. Hello, Sluggazins. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. I got some epic rainforest music for chameleons going on today. I wasn't sure what to do for today's stream, but I went to the store, Five Below specifically, and I got this. I just got this because I thought it'd be really fun and cute to paint. And I also fucking got these because I'm a dumb little doodle head. And that's not tongue. This is awful. This is terrible. What's even worse is the fact that I paid $5 of my hard-earned dollars for this shit. $5. Also, pardon my freaking nails. I know they look ugly as shit right now, and that's because I did some press-ons, and a lot of them, because they were way too long, ended up like peeling up at the edges of my fingers. And so I can't wear like long press-ons. I can only wear like shorter ones. But yeah, that's what happened, and I'm just letting them grow out naturally as they should, like, you know, just like healthy right now. So that's why they're fucked up. It is what it is. Anyways, let's open the fucking... I'm gonna break this if I like bend it. Let's open the freaking Italian brain rot trading card collection. Stop! Don't tell me about mattresses. I don't want to buy your mattresses. I buy box mattress on Amazon. It's good. It's a good one. Alright, I'm opening it up, guys. Oh my god. Wow. This is a Chimpanzini Bananini. We got Cappuccino Assassino. Cappuccina Ballerina. It's tongue sahur. Oh, okay, cool. We got Italian Brain Rot Trading Card Collection. It's tongue sahur. Anyways, Pokemon men. We're on, what is it, Whatnot? Yeah, we're doing some Pokemon unboxing. Alright, let's see. Okay, I did it. Oh my god, are they square? That is so disappointing. They really couldn't have even beveled out the edges like a Pokemon card. Dude, I'm sorry, but like... This is shit. They sold me fucking shit. I mean, I didn't expect anything, but they sold me fucking shit. This is fucking shit from a butt. Okay, this is like some fucking pieces of paper put in a bag. And I fucking bought it. I was a doodle dingus donkey head who bought it. Dumpus Dingus McDoodle Snoodle. Alright. Italian Brain Rot Trading Card. Why not? Look out for foil, sparkle, and limited number cards. There's supposed to be one foil card in here. Okay. Ballerina Cappuccina. Okay, this is pretty fire. I'm not even gonna lie. This is pretty fire. Alright. La Vaca Saturno Saturita. Wow, I love his little flabby pobbies. Very epic, very cool. By the way, I just bought a big old bag of these. Like, I don't know why it didn't occur to me, but I saw these at the Asian market and I was like, holy fucking shit, I have to have them. So now I have the Chinese restaurant guava fruit candies and they're so good. But I've been eating them like a treat, like a sweet treat. And I haven't been eating too many at one time. Anyways, another one. This is a little fire. Why is the L? Oh, okay, never mind, because it's a flag. Alright, that's acceptable. That's passable. I'm really pissed off that the edges are square, though. Like... These are good cards. These are good trading cards. Hold on. This has like a beveled edge to it, and it's a nice way to soften out the design. It is used on nearly every, if not every, card of quality. So the fact that they didn't even bother using it is like, it's just bullshit. It really is bullshit. Am I the only one that's that bothered by that? Whatever, bro. Anyways, let's get another one out. What is this one? I didn't even get it. Oh my gosh, I didn't even flip it over. We got Trippy Tropy. Freaking fire. Actually, I'm not gonna lie, this one is not one of my favorites, but it's okay. Alright, we got another one. Lasberini Rabbitini. This one's fire. I really like this one. He's really cute. This one's a W. Good card. We're getting some pretty good ones, actually. Like some recognizable ones. Alright. Slim. We got Slim. He's pretty fire. I gotta say. Pretty fire. And then this is the last one, so I guess this one is supposedly gonna be the foil one. Ballerina Cappuccina. Okay, that's a pretty good one to get as a foil, but like, the foil is literally just some like holographic nonsense. Let me see if I can get that one Iroha card back out. Okay, here it is. Yeah, so the foil, the background still has a print, but the foil is like a thin layer that's applied over it to give it an effect. And it's used to enhance the like design that's already, you know, the illustration that's already there. There's stylistic reasons why the foil is applied to this card, you know? Why this card is beautiful and it looks really good, and why this one looks like ass. And the fact that they charge $5 for this shit, the fact that they scam like kids for $5 for this is like kind of BS. But yeah, no, it's fine. I mean, if you're like a child, you probably want that and you're like, oh my god, mommy, buy it for me, please. And then you forget about it the next day, you know. Cappuccina ballerina. Yes. So I'm putting my Iroha cards back in the box. No way, you got a holographic Cappuccina ballerina? Ballerina Cappuccina? Yeah. The full pull. We got Ballerina Cappuccina. Slim. Rasberini Rabbitini. Trippy Tropy. La Vaca Saturna Saturita. Ballerina Cappuccina. Fire. Fire, man. Freaking epic. These would be fun to put on my wall. But, damn, I didn't get it. I don't even know. Okay. No tongue sahur.
Is that tongue sahur? Is that tongue sahur?
No, no tongue sahur. That a fucked up tongue. That's not even a real tongue. That's a fucking fake ass tongue sahur. Stop advertising. I don't want to advertise. Blah blah. #1 victory royale. Yeah, Fortnite, we about to get down. 10 kills at the board right now. Snail. Let's go ahead. All right. First, I gotta mix the color. This came with paint, but I said, ain't no way in hell am I using that paint. Grr, I love advertising, I love branding and corporations. I love being a fucking cog in the machine. Please, yes, keep staring at me with that dead fucking look in your eye. Please. I beseech you. It's so fucking funny. Every single time. Customer. Dude. They're nutty. Customers are freaking nutty. Paint. How did you know I was looking at you like that? Stop looking at me like that with your dead look in your eyes. Stop looking at me like that. Oh, the video device is capturing audio. My bad. And the desktop. Okay. All right, there we go. Sorry, the music was not working, but now it's working. Anyways, I'm adding water to this in order to thin the paint out because I'm using a pretty heavy bodied acrylic. And I'm using some cheap ass like Apple Barrel, Craft Smart, whatever paints. Anyways, I think we should paint him like green like a slug is in. And then I was thinking the shell would be blue. It's 3 AM and I'm kind of sick of my sleeping meds. I slowly kicking him about as dead as it gets. You can never have the same dead look in your eye as customers give me when I'm at my work. Like, oh my gosh, I'm sorry, I can't do it. I try to do social things. I try to like, you know, be like a person who's like interacting with people and stuff, but the truth is I don't think I am like, I don't know if I'll ever be fully capable of like normal human interaction, because it's like I am always counting like the amount of mistakes or like the amount of times I make a joke and nobody laughs, or like the amount of times that, you know, like I try to look interested in it and I try to look like, you know, it's just there's so many bad people. There's so many people that make me lose faith in humanity, and it seems like the more I put myself out there, the more I lose faith in humanity. Honest to God. I go outside once a month at best, unironically. It's okay to go outside once a month at best, unironically, you know? It's okay to do it. Like, it's okay to live, you know, and not feel guilty. You know? Like, you're doing your best one day at a time. And, you know, it's not like it's anybody else's life to live. It's like, and I know that I can't live in my little world all the time, you know? But sometimes it just feels like I'm not given a choice. I just have to go out there and like put on a face that's suitable for everybody out there and just get through it. Honestly, honest to God. But that's how some people are, you know? I feel like you can either feel bad about it or you can just accept it. And I just want to live a life that I'm proud of. So the same the whole time I'm outside, I'm hyper focused on everything for my safety. Is a car going past? What color is it? What the license plate, driver looks, etc. It's exhausting. Yes, exactly. I am focusing on, you know, my posture. I'm focusing on whether or not I have my hands in a weird position. I have to focus on, you know, am I bumping into people? Like, it's so difficult. And when I try to talk to people, when I try to like ask for help, you know, it doesn't come out. It can't come out. It doesn't come out properly, you know? And it's just so stressful. I just want to be able to do it on my own terms. Then I'd be good with it. Sometimes I put the paintbrush in my mouth to hold it for a second. And there was a time where my medicine made me have a stutter too. What do your arms do while you walk is a question that disturbs me between the ages of 11 to 20. Dude, I'm still trying to figure that out. And apparently giving someone eye contact means looking at their mouth. Apparently that's what you're supposed to do. That took fucking forever to learn, okay? The amount of times I was told I was rude for like staring downwards, you know? But Snail. I could get it naturally now, but it took me 20 years. Yeah. It's real. I don't know. I don't think I have it down, but that's okay. I don't talk to people about my autism, but then when I do, people are like, oh yeah, I know, or I figured, and I'm just like, oh, damn. Eye contact is not just looking people in the eyes. I just learned that. So you can do that, but that's what people call like intense eye contact. And then if you do that, people will say that you're really good with eye contact. So if that's how you do eye contact, then I think that you should keep doing it like that, because it's like, it's a very normal and accepted thing. It's a lot more accepted than no eye contact. But looking at their mouth is also like, you can read their lips, you know? And a lot of neurotypical people, I guess, can only hear you when you're in the same room as them. Which is really weird for me, because I'm used to being able to walk between rooms and just have, you know, whoever is there, like, hear me, I guess. I found more people listen to what I have to say if I look them in the eye. Yeah, I guess that's the secret to it. We got a darker green, and then that's kind of a failed green. You know, I'll add a little bit of failed green into here. And I'll add some white, because why not? I've been struggling recently with the idea of how do bad people become powerful? you know? How do people who are just not even without morals, but are just too stupid to have morals, or have never properly considered the thought, how do those people, you know, come into power? How do those people, how do they function in society, you know? But the truth is, that type of person is usually really, really good at doing one thing at a time. You know, they can go through the training programs. They can, you know, they're usually given the tools to succeed through that stuff. And they learn to get good at what they want. They learn to get good at getting what they want from people. And yeah. If somebody is good at, you know, just accomplishing tasks, the fact of the matter is, unfortunately, a lot of people nowadays are going to look past the morals of it. They're just going to look at the fact, or like whether or not that person can do the task. It's all networking? Yeah, exactly. And I do tend to try to keep my streams like a non-political place, but I have been thinking about this recently, you know? In 2026, morals only exist on Twitter to cancel people I don't like. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And it's like, hopping offline doesn't even feel like the answer either. Doing productive things online, I guess. I don't know, I can stream for you guys. Hi, what's up? How you doing? I don't know. I don't know how anybody feels about Shoko Slug. I have no idea how I'm perceived, you know, inside or outside VTubing. You know, I've read my entry on VTubing Wiki. I like it. I am glad that people perceive me that way. I have no idea how I am. I don't like politics. I have my own problems and I can't afford to take on more. Maybe some can, but I can't. I think it just depends on like how morally how invested people are, you know. You're very funny and underrated. I want to introduce you to all of my friends. That is so sweet and kind of you, and I want to be like one of those streamers that is just like always there and always able to help people, like pick them up, you know. I'm a little bit of a downer myself, but I love streaming, like, I love streamers, I love Jerma, I love gaming, and I love talking with you all. And it has genuinely filled up a spot in my heart where I never thought that, like, I don't know. When I was a kid, when I was young, I was on a very bad side of the internet, and I talked to a lot of people that I shouldn't have, and I didn't know at the time how that would affect me later in life, but it made me very scared and afraid of everything on the internet, really. And I'm still learning, like, how to, I don't know, I feel like a grand slug in some aspects, you know. But what I do know is that I love VTubers. You can do so much for people who are streaming, and you can use a platform to do so good, but no one does. Exactly, like, you know, I think that streaming has also been such a, like, I mean, you know, a lot of people see it as, like, a way out of poverty, and, like, for a lot of people it is, but for a lot of people it's not going to be, and that's okay, you know. I guess. I don't know. Don't ask me my opinion on that because I don't know. My neighbors have started smoking crack. Outside. Yeah, exactly. Like, I feel like a lot of people, it's like a way to make money. And like, honestly, you know, I can't even really say like it's a bad way to make money or whatever, you know? But the rent keeps going up is the fucked up part. Hold up, guys. Let me go smoke some crack real quick. My sister was feeling a little maternal towards clavicular for a while. This is how we're looking so far, by the way. Snail. Yeah, it turns out clavicular is like 20, or yeah, I think he's 20. It's crazy bones. And Hawk Tua is like 21? Or is she 22 or 23? I don't freaking know. I like that shell green. I have a jacket that color. Yeah, I like this, like, it matches my keyboard. You see up here? My keyb. I like green. It's really calming, and so is pink. I just want to be surrounded in leaves in like a forest wonderland. He is very young. Way too young. He needs to be put in a little baby cradle and swaddled by his mom. I bet his mom is not a very good mom. I don't know though. Keep. Do any of you guys watch that one like phonetics and accent guy on TikTok? Because I've been obsessed with his videos, and I found out there's a thing called the cot merger. Basically, the words COT and CAUGHT, depending on where in the US your dialect is from, can either sound the same or different. So I pronounce them the same. Caught and caught. Like, I caught a rattlesnake the other day. You go sleep on that cot over there. You know, sorry, unfortunately, that's just how my accent makes me talk. And the other day, my roommate surprised me because she said both of them differently because I asked her to say them. And I was like, that's crazy. No, I only watch schizo posts and Chinese TikToks like Mr. Biao. Yeah, I love schizo posts. I love schizo posts. I love scrolling through Instagram. I have a folder called Important, and maybe I'll show it to you guys sometime. But it's just a folder full of schizos like talking into the camera. And I have like my favorites, and actually, if I'm being completely honest, this white background. The underside of this is a stretched out photo of Daniel Larson on this blanket. Yes, I have a blanket with a photo of Daniel Larson's face on it. Mr. President, El Presidente. I put Daniel Larson on my Tomodachi Island, but he keeps asking to take photos of geek bars with SpongeBob, and the problem is SpongeBob is a minor. He's only 4, so he's not supposed to be taking pictures of geek bars, especially not with Daniel Larson. Daniel Larson or Joshua Block? See, I've been following Daniel Larson for a lot longer than I was following Joshua Block. Joshua Block keeps me giggling. Actually, no, Daniel Larson also keeps me giggling. I don't know, I definitely say Daniel Larson, hands down. What is he doing right now, though? California drinking. I don't fucking care. Skibbity dop dop dop, yes, yes, come on, guys. Skibbity dop dop weep weep, skibbity dop dop dop, yes, yes, skibbity dop dop weep weep. He's completely sober, collabing with local family businesses, etc. Well, I hope he's a decent person now. Who fell from grace so hard? iDubbbz. Like... the fact that he's like that VTubing dragon thing right now and he's talking in that accent because it's the only thing that would get people to give him money. Don't even get me started, yeah. Hello, Faust. Welcome to the stream. What's her name? Anissa Jamha? Yeah, no, I know all about it. I know all about it.
Warm French oak and high quality leather made for the spaces you live in most. Shop Ashley Lux in store and online.
He's a weird one, but at least Max and Chad are happy, and George, of course. Absolutely, 100%. I could not agree more. Fuck you, Planet Fitness. I love jerking off in your bathrooms, and I will continue to jerk off. Go! We talking about the evil people? We always talk about some. I'm always on some bullshit. I'm always talking about some evil people. I'm the Joker, baby. Sticking my thumb in my ass so hard in Planet Fitness that I set off the lunk alarm. Yo, let's go! I hope you get big, but not in the I hope you get subscribers way, but in the I hope you get big and round and inflated and gassy way. I saw Josh mentioned in chat and I unfortunately watch every stream. Yeah, he's a guy. He's a character. This Snail is freaking epic, by the way. I'm gonna do the blush on the little chickies. This is literally my handmade fine liner brush. Hold on, why won't it focus? Beauty guru time. Yeah, you see how I cut it? I cut it because I wanted a smaller brush. This smells like acrylic paint. Sorry, I keep like bending it over the table in order to get a good angle on it, but it really is good to just find a fulcrum and angle your hand. And then you can get a perfect circle. And then I gotta color the rosy cheeks of the little snail, who I would love to meet, who you all will get to meet, who I get to meet. Here he is, sniffing the acrylic snail. Cute snail. Ah! Fuck. Okay, I fixed it. Cute snail and slug, I guess. You guess? Freaking hell. You better not guess. You better answer. Guys, should I become a faithful sheriff clone? Or should I become a, what is it, burnt peanut? Yeah, should I become a burnt peanut clone? I could be like, I could be red, or I could be yellow, I could be blue. Or I could be purple, I could... Don't become a faithful sheriff clone. New rebrand. Hey guys, I'm no longer a slug VTuber. I just felt this form was more true to me. I hope you enjoy the true me. Yes, we need to have a massive peanut penis. I'll have a big penis and I will post it everywhere. I'll post it on Twitter, I'll put it on Discord, I'll put it on WhatsApp, and I will caption it my big penis, and I will send it to everybody. I'll send it to everybody in my fucking friends list. Everybody's gonna see my massive giant penis, and they're gonna be like, wow, that's a really good epic freaking big penis, and they're gonna love it. And that's what's gonna make me popular. Having the biggest penis for a faithful sheriff clone. They're gonna be like, wow, this faithful sheriff clone actually has a massive penis. Try not to get dick slapped as this faithful sheriff clone shows you her massive penis. Five photo pornographies that'll totally slap your dick off. I'm not getting the peanut. Isn't that just being a male VTuber? That's so true. Dude, my checklist, I'm a male VTuber, my checklist every day. Step 1, send 4 dick pics. Send 2, Send for dick pic. Actually, I have not been sent any penis pictures by any men in the VTuber community, thankfully. Which is I know there's gonna be a first. There's definitely gonna be a first. I remember an old random MP4 meme one friend sent me. Once of a house and it zooms at the door and a massive fat woman with a massive cock comes out. Dude, that's fucking epic. That sounds like a Quan Mills novel. A BBW Futa MILF walked out of the house, sucked my yandere homeboy off. That one homeboy who's just kawaii as fuck. Cute shake a purse in his hand. Yo mama goon hand. Yo mama's goon hand. Yo mama goon so bad that she freaking goon everywhere. Owned. Every squad got the femboy truck lover. The racist. The racist femboy. Number 15. Can I get the number? It's the little details that really are important. I got cat hair. That hair be getting everywhere. I try to clean it, and I do clean it, but I can't clean it all. Farting on my roommate's door. The little details make it cuter. Yeah, exactly. And I also feel like it shows that it was handmade but by somebody who really does care about the piece. I know there's no mistakes, only happy accidents, but there's also inside you there are two wolves. One says that, and the other one has that very strong desire for perfectionism. Snail. Oh, I gotta inject my medicine. Gotta inject my medicine. Yeah, I gotta inject this medicine every week. It's called Benlysta, and it makes me... It hurts! And it also gives me depression as a side effect. Apparently people who have already been diagnosed with clinical depression or take SSRIs are more likely to experience the Benlysta depression. But it's okay. It'll subside. I never trusted medicine for that kind of side effect. Yeah. But the thing is, I can't not take it because this is something that if I don't take it, like, you know, my condition could get worse. There's a lot of reasons why my doctor put me on it. But I just have to give it time to let it work, and the side effects for now suck, but I'll get through it. It's like you're weak or injecting something to gain power. Exactly. I'm like, I have to think about it in my head as like fueling an Ava. It's so lame, but that's literally how I think of it as. I'm like, I'm just fueling the tank up. I'm just putting in like oil in my car, you know? But also using a numbing cream has worked so much. You'll get through it because tough times never last, only tough people last. Yeah, exactly. It's okay one sad day because tomorrow might be a happy day. I feel like putting little Clover on his shell would be really cute. Is it an auto injector? Yes. Skibbity dop dop dop, yes, yes. Thank you guys again for coming to my birthday live. That was a really fun event. That was very special. I guess I wish I could have done more, but I'm overall happy with the way it turned out. Damn. I tried to share it around since it sounded so special. Thank you! I really appreciate all of the support and all of the shares. There we go, little Clover, how cute. I couldn't make it live, I think I was asleep, but I'm glad you had a birthday. Yeah, that's why I did a VOD of it, and then I also posted on YouTube. It's because it was one of those things that really could be enjoyed the same way, whether or not it's live or being viewed afterwards. Thank you so much for the birthday wish. Noikov. Oh. What are good things to do when you're depressed, though? I know some good things to do when you're depressed. You can go out in your pajamas and you can look for blackberries. You can... At least these are things I guess that I did or do. What are some things that things I've done that aren't bad, but I've done them because I felt depressed? Or things that I don't normally do. I went blackberry picking and then I made a blackberry cheesecake, and I don't normally make stuff like that. I went on this like egg quest to go get local eggs, and I ended up getting duck eggs. Well, I've never had duck eggs before, but now's a good time to try them as any time. So I tried them, and they were actually really good. And I guess I like duck eggs now. I bought a book. What is that book? The Body Keeps the Score. That one's a good book. Ostrich eggs next? Oh, that could be cool. Ostrich eggs? Where would I find an ostrich? Alright, I'm gonna try making the clover leaves or clover petals. They sell quail eggs for eating in my country. They sell quail eggs for eating here too. And I want to eat quail eggs, but I don't know how to cook them something good. Like, I saw someone made like a Thai quail egg soup. But the thing is, I get worried about like making a new food to try when I don't know if I'm gonna like it or not. I know that's really dumb, but... Well, no, it's not dumb, because I want to save money. There was this Instagram account I was following, and it was this guy, and he had some button quails, and he like ran a farm. But after a while, I had to unfollow, because turns out that account wasn't even really for his quails. It was to advertise his OnlyFans. So when I see like quails running around, but the very obvious subject is this man's like fucking half chub in the video, you know, it's kind of distracting. It's kind of a little off-putting. I don't really want to see sexual content when I'm watching fucking animals. Well, I'm not watching fucking animals, but I'm watching animals, you know? Yeah, so I followed a different quail account, one that doesn't post fucking bold pics. It's a tough world out there, I get it. But maybe like put a age, no, because if it's an age filter, I'm old enough, bro. Put some kind of, I don't know. Put a warning. Be like, this is video about a dick. And maybe keep the penile out of it. Or the animals out of it. I have spicy opinions about those people. I don't want to get into the type of things that I do to people who hurt animals. I have way more empathy for animals than I do for people. Like, I'm a pretty empathetic person, you know. I think I'm a pretty empathetic person, you know. I try to be very human in my interactions with people in customer service. And sometimes I look like a freaking dingus, and then they're like dicks, but you know, I try to be approachable. But like, the truth is, I don't know if I'm capable of feeling the way that I feel about animals to a lot of people. Like, there are very rare people that I love as much as I love as animals, you know? I do anything for animals. Like, anything to like save animals, you know? I don't even know. I think I would give my life for my animals, but I don't know. I'm not supposed to say that. This is him so far, by the way, guys. I think that as human beings, I think that we're put here on this earth to protect things that need to be protected. I don't know. Like, if I'm in the adults, like, let's say I walk into a room and there's no adult and there's a bunch of kids in there, then I have to be the adult in the room. You know what I mean? It's like, there's like a hierarchy of like the way that we're supposed to, you know, protect children. Like, we have to protect children. I think that's the most important thing, you know? Protect those who can't protect themselves. Dude, there's freaking VTubers grooming kids. That's so fucked up. It freaking makes me ill. I don't want to talk about those things right now, though. Low cortisol. Snail. Cute clovers. Thank you. Sometimes I wonder if the subjects that I talk about are very VTuber appropriate, but they're also very real. And they're equally as visceral. So I don't really know if... I don't know, sometimes I worry that this isn't like faithful sheriff moment. Wait, didn't he like send his penis to kids or something, or am I tripping though? It doesn't he like say a lot of like evil things? Wait, no, actually I don't know anything about him. Maybe I'm thinking about like, I think I'm mixing him up with the burnt peanut. I forgot which one's bad and which one's good, but I think they're both bad. Who's the villain? Who is the villain? I can't make sense of it. We're smart enough and advanced enough at this point that the creatures below us probably recognize us as good, so we should at least fill the role. You know what? That's actually real as fuck. Oh my god. He sent it to some random dude and he was like, hey, don't post this in public, and he did post in public. They both suck, but Faithful is the groomer religion freak. Yeah. That's what I was thinking. I was thinking that the burnt peanut was just like... Well, actually, I guess he is... Wait. Yeah, they suck. Faithful Sheriff is the worst. Okay, good to know. I should ask him for, like, $100 billion. And then just be like... It'd be... Actually, no, I shouldn't exploit people. Should I exploit people, yes or no? Ooh, I'm a streamer, so that means I totally should. I'm a streamer and that means I get to exploit you gamers. So you guys better listen up. Listen up. Mr. Breast, give me $500 fucking dollars or I will set my mom's house on fire. You guys, actually viewers, you have 5 minutes to give me 500,000 gifted subs. Or I'm going to go out and I'm going to make a lot of people smile. I'm gonna go out and beat people. I'm gonna go out and start punching people randomly. So I got my poor Latino with $30 to my name. Hey, it's okay. It's okay. If you have $30 to your name, just take out a credit card. Simply take out... Simply take out a fuck-ass credit card. Have you tried investing in Slug Card? You should get a Slug Card. No, dude. I saw that video of that one girl who was like, what was it? She's like, I entertain you guys for like a bajillion freaking hours and you can throw like $5 my way or whatever. And it's like, dude, nobody fucking asked you to do that. Like, nobody fucking asked you to stream. Nobody asked you to do that with your life, you know? Anyways, invest all your money in Select Coin. Or I'll set my own cardboard box on fire. He's so cute. Very cute. You guys don't have $5. Why don't you show me your fucking tits for $5? How about that? You might pay $5 to look at some tits, but a beautiful smile, now that's a priceless thing. Can't see me bum for another $3 pretty cheap penny. I show them to you for free. Oh my god. See, I would love to make a joke about asking the chat to send boobs, but unfortunately, the grooming council, the anti-grooming council says you're not allowed to do that. Someone's gonna take it seriously, and then you're gonna go to jail. No, dude, but I have been watching those freaking videos where they're like, arresting people for like being pedophiles and being like, he was coming to meet up with a 15-year-old girl. And it's like, bro, that's like, these people are like showing up with like wedding rings for these girls that they haven't even met before. These like fake decoys that are supposed to be like 13-year-olds. And I mean, it goes without saying, of course, that it's fucked up. But it's like, the fact that they're so, like, it's nuts. And then they'll, like, straight up admit to everything on camera, too. They'll be like, we have a, child, abuse material remover device, if you'd like. And then they always get away because they are police and they aren't doing it legally. Yeah, I do wonder about the ethics of that, because I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I do be watching it, you know, and in the videos that I watch, they do have police in, like, they call the police and they have the police there at the end of it. But I'm not going to, like, I don't know how I feel about the fact that, like, oftentimes they're exploiting the situation or the people who are related to the predators for views. But it's also, like, giving more awareness, so it's also, like, I don't really know, you know? It's, like, I don't know, it's kind of moral gray area for me. The, like, people who film themselves, like, not police. I think it's, I don't know how I feel. Because I think a lot of them turn it into, did you watch the latest Rubinson Pred Catch? It's insane. Probably not. I probably haven't watched the latest one. Snail. Blame it on my mucus trail, baby. Da-dum-ba-dum-ba-dum. Bum-a-da snail. I started the stream high cortisol, however, we are reaching low cortisol hours. The background songs for from Hollow Knight, you're so real for that. I've never played Hollow Knight. This is a bug music, no AI music playlist. My lover's got humor. She's the giggle out of snoon, knows everybody's disapproval. I should've worshipped her snooner. If the heavens ever did speak, she's the last to slime peace. The only heaven I'll be sent to is when I'm alone with you. We were born sick, but I love it. My church offers no absolutes. She sold me snatch up in the snatch room. The only heaven I'll be sent to is when I'm a snowing with you. We were snail sick. Snail, I heard them say it. Amen. 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 And snails bum bum. They made a snitch. I worship like a snail at the shine of your slime. I'll snail you my snins and you can snarp in your snipe. Offer me that deathlessness, but good lord, let me give you my slime. If I'm a mollusk of the good times, my slimer's the sun slime. Keep the garden on my side. She demands a sacrifice. Drain the whole snee, get something shiny. Something meaty for the main snores. That's a snarf looking nice snores. What you got in the snable? There's a lot in snarb and snavel. We were snoring snick. Snot I snub you. Sned I sneeze to snail snail. Snay. Snay man. What are you thinking? Snail music. Ba-ba-da-ba-dum. Oh, I did a paint by, like, I did a painting recently. It was like they already like drew it, like a Dollar Tree painting thing. So it was like there was already like the lines basically for it, and I painted it. So yeah, this is my black and white version of the Scream that I painted. I did it with acrylic markers actually. I guess that means it's not really painted. I don't know. So that's why the texture is so even. But yeah, I actually just wanted to make like a super flat painting of the Scream. Because I do feel like this quite often sometimes. So I do like this painting a lot. Fuck! Dude, this is becoming a fucking trend at this point. Hello. Sit. Hello. Sorry, we had to step back for a moment, but we are back with the stream. And we are pretty much finished with the slug. The snail. The snail. Not slug. He's a snail. He has a shell. He's a home. Anyways, I will be putting a plant in him. Absolutely 100% of course. And I'll be posting pictures of it on Twitter. Follow me on Twitter. If you're not, you are... Actually, it's okay if you don't follow me on Twitter. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna like hunt you down or anything. I'll just be like, oh, okay, that's fine. I accept that. Snail, snail, snail. Snail. Bye bye.